Something wonderful is happening through me right now. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing, it's this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. I claim it, I am it, thank you, life. I claim it, I am it, thank you, life. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing, it's this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. I claim it, I am it, thank you, life. I claim it, I am it, thank you, life. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. Sing it with me. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called life. It is this thing. It's this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. I claim it, I am it, thank you, life. I claim it, I am it, thank you, life. I claim it, I am it, thank you, life. I claim it, I am it, thank you, life. Thank you. Hello, NVC Tatum Campus. Hello, NVC Online Campus. So good to see you all here or there or wherever you are. Okay, hang on. Did you know? There's this thing called life. And it's happening through you right now. Does anybody recognize where those words came from? That's our closing benediction, like every Sunday service. That's what we say. Yeah. So life is happening through you. Sometimes we think that life is happening to us, when things aren't quite going the way we want them to. But it's actually happening through us. We are co-creating this experience that we are calling life. We're going to talk about that today. And we're going to talk about how you are amazing and you are more powerful than you might know. But first, public service announcement. I was told by some members of my family that if I didn't give you all an intermission halfway through, they weren't going to come. So yes, at the halfway point, about 1:30 or so, there will be a 10-minute break. But if you need to take a break before then, take it. Take care of yourself, okay? And I know there were some people that can only be here for the first half or the first set. That's okay. When you need to go, go. No worries. So this is how the concert's going to go. Of course, I'm going to sing some of the songs, or just about all of the songs, from the new album, and some favorites from the other albums. But I'm also going to give you a little bit of background of what was going on in Mark's head when he was writing them. So here's where we're going to start. Our annual theme this year at NVC was Every Path Leads Home. Yes. And as we do this thing called life, we travel down many roads. Sometimes they're straight, sometimes they're curved, sometimes they're rocky, but they all lead us to the same place, home. But home isn't really a physical place. It's home to that indwelling spirit that was in us and with us the whole journey. We maybe just didn't realize it. There's nowhere where spirit isn't, because spirit is everywhere. So there's no way to make a wrong turn. There's no way to get life wrong. We might go down a road that's not as much fun as we'd like it to be, but it will lead home, because every path leads home. So we're going to start today's journey with the end in mind. This is Every Path Leads Home. On a journey, where will it lead? Is there someone I'm supposed to be? A fork in the road, right or left? How will I know which way is best? Every path leads home, the rocky, the narrow, the straight and the curved. No matter how long the road, Spirit is there through the twists and the turns. There's no other place I could go. Every path leads home. Triumphs and sorrows, laughter and tears, every moment has brought me here. I may have stumbled along the There's no wrong choice that I could make. Every path leads home, the rocky, the narrow, the straight and the curved. No matter how long the road, Spirit is there through the twists and the turns. There's no other place I could go. Every path leads home. It doesn't matter how far I roam, this I know, every path leads home. Every path leads home, the rocky, the narrow, the straight and the curved. No matter how long the road, Spirit is there through the twists and the turns. There's no other place I could go. Every path leads home, the rocky, the narrow, the straight and the curved. No matter how long the road, Spirit is there through the twists and the turns. There's no other place I could go. Every path leads home. Every path leads home. Thank you. I have to sit down between songs because this is tiring. Usually I'm behind a piano and I can sit the whole time. Okay. So usually what happens with these songs, how they get written, is if I'm going to be the musical guest here at NBC on a particular Sunday, about 3 weeks beforehand, I go start bugging whichever minister is going to talk. What are you going to talk about? And a song gets written to either lead into that talk or sum up that talk. So that's what happened with this next song, but with a twist. Ooh. So Reverend Leslie was giving a talk about how wherever we are right now, that's where we are right now. The only place that you can start is right where you are right now. Do you know that saying, wherever you go, there you are? That's it. That's totally it. It's true. We have to make peace with and bless the road we've traveled thus far and be grateful for the mess that brought us here to this place. That place you are right now is already holy ground. And loving ourselves where we are right now is the first step of the journey. But I said there was a twist. So the twist was this song wasn't written for me to sing. It was written for Jackie Lee to sing. Jackie Lee, she sits in the piano with a Divine Groove. And it was her Sunday to sing. And she asked me to write a song for her, and I did. And she did a great job. And that's the first time I've written a song for a Sunday talk specifically for another artist to sing. So I thought that was kind of fun. That was neat. So this is Grateful for the Mess. Grateful for the water bottle. looking around, my life has been a mess. Even now, I'm overwhelmed with stress. The job I want to quit, my body's far from fit, and I'm struggling in my relationships. I know there must be more to life than this. Maybe there was a sign that I missed. There's a whisper in my heart, but the road has been so hard. Where could I even hope to start? The place that I am standing now, it's already holy ground, with all the triumphs, all the trials and tears. Where I've been and what I've done is part of me, and so I love the person that's reflected in the mirror. So grateful for the mess that brought me here. My journey starts with loving all I am, accepting things that didn't go as planned. The best parts of me, the parts that aren't shiny, I'm exactly where I need to be. The place that I am standing now, it's already holy ground, with all the triumphs, all the trials and tears. Where I've been and what I've done is part of me, and so I love the person that's reflected in the mirror. So grateful for the mess that brought me here. There will still be ups and downs, but I've got my footing now. I can take this leap of faith from solid ground. The place that I am standing now, it's already holy ground, with all the triumphs, all the trials and tears. Where I've been and what I've done is part of me, and so I love the person that's reflected in the mirror. The place that I am standing now, it's already holy ground, with all the triumphs, all the trials and tears. Where I've been and what I've done is part of me, and so I love the person that's reflected in the mirror. So grateful for the mess that brought me here. So grateful for the mess that brought me here. Thank you. So, we all start where we are, and sometimes the road we have traveled thus far, it could have been messy. And it's also pretty amazing that we are here at all. Like, the statistical odds that you would be you are astronomical. Did I say that word right? Astronomical? Did I say it right? My daughter that worked for NASA gave me the... My friend Lane, hi Lane, I know you're listening out there. My friend Lane is always talking about how we are nature's greatest miracle. You are. You're amazing. Molly, did you know you were amazing? You are. Good. She knows. Good. There's a quote from the astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson. It goes like this. The atoms of our bodies are traceable to stars that manufactured them in their cores and exploded these enriched ingredients across the galaxy billions of years ago. For this reason, we are biologically connected to every other living thing in the world. We are chemically connected to all molecules on Earth, and we are atomically connected to all atoms in the universe. We are not figuratively, but literally stardust. I think that's pretty amazing. Yeah. This is amazing. Hey, do you know what you are, my friend? In case you forgot, let me tell you again. You are a manifestation of spirit awakened, a blessing to all you meet. You are the culmination of all that creation has ever sought to be. Do you know you're amazing? Do you know that there's stardust in your eyes? I know it sounds crazy. You were made in the image of the divine. Don't you know that the sun and the moon, they've got nothing on you? You're a light to the world, so shine, 'cause you are amazing. Amazing. You are amazing. Amazing. In all that there is, in time and space, the gifts that you bring, nothing could replace. You are unique with a purpose. You've just scratched the surface of all that life has to bring. You are a child of the one, meant to live, laugh, and love, and to play and dance and sing. Do you know you're amazing? Do you know that there's stardust in your eyes? I know it sounds crazy, but you were made in the image of the divine. Don't you know that the sun and the moon, they've got nothing on you? You're a light to the world, so shine, 'cause you are amazing. Amazing. You are amazing. Amazing. You are a manifestation of spirit awakened, a blessing to all you meet. You are the culmination of all that creation has ever sought to be. Do you know you're amazing? Do you know that there's stardust in your eyes? I know it sounds crazy. You were made in the image of the divine. Don't you know that the sun and the moon, they've got nothing on you? You're a light to the world, so shine, 'cause you are amazing. Amazing. You are amazing. Amazing. You are amazing. Amazing. You are amazing. You are. You are. Thank you. We're amazing. And we're all connected. We're all bound together as part of that thing we call spirit or God or infinite intelligence. It doesn't matter what we call it. And if we would really get that, that was a dramatic pause. If we would really get that they, them, those people, whoever those people are for you, those people we aren't getting along with right now, that spark of divinity is the truth of them too. And that's hard right now. There's a lot going on in the world right now. I wrote this next song for the Christmas Eve candle lighting service a few years ago. And I think it's a message that the world needs right now. This is One Candle, One Flame. As I light the Christmas tree, my neighbor down the street calls and wishes me a blessed longest night. And the card I got today that said happy holidays had a picture of a menorah shining bright. The Yule log on the fire, the singing of the choir, the spinning of the dreidel made of clay. 3 wise men from afar that were following a star. We come together now to celebrate. One candle, one flame, one fire that burns in all of us, though we call it different names. It doesn't matter what we call it, it shines in each of us the same. One light, one candle, one flame. The dawning of the year, the traditions we hold dear, the wrapping of the presents with a bow, the sleigh bells that ring as we go caroling, kisses underneath the mistletoe. We listen to the stories about this time we call most holy. We might use different words as we pray, but Spirit is the reason for the joy that fills this season. And that is why we gather here today. One candle, one flame, one fire that burns in all of us, though we call it different names. It doesn't matter what we call it, it shines in each of us the same. One light, one candle, one flame. this glow from within. It's the light that's always been. It binds us together, you and me. It pulls upon our hearts. It pierces through the dark. It shines for all the world to see. One candle, one flame, one fire that burns in all of us, though we call it different names. It doesn't matter what we call it, it shines in each of us the same. One light, one candle, one flame, one candle, one flame, one fire that burns in all of us, though we call it different names. It doesn't matter what we call it, it shines in each of us the same. One light, one candle, one flame. One light, one candle, one flame. Thank you. How's everybody doing at home? Whoops. How's everybody doing at home? Hi. Andy's out there in LA. Hi, Andy. My mom is tuning in from 64th Street in Shea, which is not too far, but she wasn't feeling well. So, hi, Mom. Glad you're here. One candle, one flame, one power that's the cause behind all there is. Let's talk about that one power for a minute or two. Ernest Holmes, the author of The Science of Mind, on which the teachings that go on around here is based, said very succinctly, there is a power for good in the universe greater than you, and you can use it. We've heard this before? We've heard this before? And he and others go on to say that you can use this power to the degree that you can embody it, to the extent that you believe it. So to some people, that means I believe I deserve a little bit of good, and so that's what I get. To some people, it's creating the life of your dreams. To some people, it's the faith of just a mustard seed that lets you move a mountain. There was this guy about 2,000 years ago who embodied that power so much that when he said, Lazarus, get up, the dead rose. I'm talking about that power. Because there's only one power. I have 6 albums, okay? And of all the songs, this is the one that I think has the most impactful message. This is Can You Believe? There's a secret as old as time. It's been known by prophets and kings. It says that the power of your mind creates and controls everything. They say with this power 5,000 were fed. They say that this power can raise up the dead. Can you believe? Can you believe it? Can you believe? Can a man take control of his life? Decide the path he will take? Let go of the pain and strife. Create something new with the choices he makes. Can he give up his anger? Let go of the past. Mend his broken heart. Find a love that will last. Can he believe? Can he believe it? Can he believe? As I imagine the life of my dreams, everything I want, it all comes to me. I can reach for my heart's desire. I can shape the world I see. I can light my life on fire. Use this power to set me free. If I believe it, can I believe? Can I believe it? Can you believe? Can you believe it? Can you believe? Can you believe it? Can you believe? Thank you. We're going to put a pin in our discussion about power for a minute. But don't worry, we'll come right back. The next song features some surprise guest artists. My sister Angie and my nieces Mia and Molly. Mia couldn't be here today. But Angie and Molly are right there. Wave. Hi. So, yes, let's give them applause. Yes, let's clap for them. So here's how this came about. This song. Words. Here's how this song came about. Reverend Lori, over the summer, came to me and said she wanted a song to use with the kids in kids' church. Something about seeing the world through the eyes of a child and reminiscing back to how things used to be when we were younger. So I wrote this song, but it wasn't quite what Reverend Lori was looking for. She wanted something more lamenting, more Patsy Cline-ish. This isn't that. But in the meantime, I got to have my sister and my nieces come over to record with me, and it was super fun, right? Yeah. But they weren't too keen on joining me here on the platform and singing live to y'all. But that's okay. That's okay. So we're going to play it for you, during which time I'm going to take a quick break. I mentioned earlier that there will be an intermission. This is not that. Okay? That intermission is coming at the end of the next set. But take care of yourself. If you've got to go, you've got to go. And I got to go. So this is Angie and Mia and Molly Kierstein singing Eyes of a Child.
Remember the wonder that you felt when you
Was that fun? Thank you, Angie and Mia at home and Molly for recording that with me. We're very lucky that Molly is here because she is a volleyball star. And she has a volleyball practice today. So, thank you for being here for the first half. So there's this one power that's greater than you and greater than me, and we can use it. But should we? Is it okay to use spiritual power to create the life we want? Is it okay to pray and use spiritual mind treatments? That's our form of affirmative prayer. Is it okay to ask for what we want? There's this idea sometimes that somehow it's more holy to struggle. I don't think that's true. The Gospel of Luke says, "It is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." And there's a quote, maybe you'll know. I couldn't find who it was attributed to, but maybe Jolene will know. It goes, "It is no more selfish to use spiritual power for personal gain than to plant a garden for personal use." You ever heard that before? I found it was in one class that it was like the extra reading. I read it and I was like, that was great. So how do we use this power to create the life we want? Well, the next couple songs are about just that. This is Don't Sing the Blues. My life was at a crossroads when I first found NVC. If you've been there, well, then you know. It's quite a community. They're big on transformation through the science of the mind. I had some hesitation, but I decided to give it a try. Don't sing the blues, 'cause there's a power you can use. It's greater than you and me. Who's it calling? Who's it calling you to be? They told me you have creative power. In fact, you're creating all the time. Every minute of every hour, by default or by design. You shape the world you see through the impress of your thoughts. Well, that sounded good to me, so I started using what I'd been taught. Don't sing the blues, 'cause there's a power you can use. Yes, you can. It's greater than you and me. Who's it calling? Who's it calling you to be? Having stuff was really good. You know, the house, the spouse, the car. I was creating all I could. I felt like a rock star, but I had a feeling there was more than what I'd created for myself. It was too strong to ignore, so I asked a practitioner for help. Don't sing the blues, 'cause there's a power you can use. It's greater than you and me. Who's it calling? Who's it calling you to be? She said, there's nothing wrong with manifestation. It can be a lot of fun. But to experience transformation, you can't just do, you must become the person that you are. The human that you're being is the greater prize by far. It's more important than the things. Don't sing the blues, 'cause there's a power you can use. Oh, yes, you can. It's greater than you and me. Who's it calling? Who's it calling you to be? I said, don't sing the blues, 'cause there's a power you can use. Yes, you can. It's greater than you and me. Who's it calling? Who's it calling you to be? You know it's greater than you and me. Who's it calling? Who's it calling you to be? Who's it calling you to be? Thank you. So, a key line in that song is, you shape the world you see through the impress of your thoughts. What you think about, you tend to bring about. So what are you thinking about? What are you focused on? There's this idea, change your thinking, change your life. We've heard this before? Yes? Reverend Catherine McDowell told us in a class one evening that idea is sometimes so obvious, change your thinking, change your life, that it's kind of like saying, change your trousers, change your pants. I mean, really, think about it. Everything out here, the things that we see in the physical world, started first with a thought. The chair you're sitting on, somebody thought about making a purple chair. We plant the seed of our thought into the soil, into that creative substance, that law, and we get the plant. We get the thing in the physical world. If you change the seeds, if you change the thoughts, you'll get a different plant. You'll get a different outcome. So change your thinking, change your life. And in fact, there's even a class. Here's my plug for the education. There's even a class that Reverend Karen is going to offer in January. And she offered it last year, and I took it, and that's where this song came from. This is Change Your Thinking. Looking in the mirror, do you like who you see? Is your life unfolding how you want it to be? Are you tired, broke, or lonely? Are you down on your luck? Are you getting what you want? Or does life kinda suck? You can ask for better health, wish for fortune and fame, but if you got stinking thinking, you'll get more of the same. Change your thinking, change your life. Change your thinking, change your life. Change your thinking, change your life. Have you ever questioned those thoughts in your head? What's the first thing you're thinking when you roll out of bed? I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too thin, I'm too fat. Well, if you tell it like it is, you're gonna get more than that. Change the situation, different place, different time, but nothing's gonna change until you change your mind. Change your thinking, change your life. Change your thinking, change your life. Change your thinking, change your life. If you're looking for the secret, I've got the missing link. If you want something better, change what you think. Change your thinking, change your life. 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 What? Change your thinking, change your life. Just going to take a minute. You just kind of soak it in. Hi, everybody at home. Hope you're having a good time. Oh, if you want, you can write a message in the chat, and I will see it later. So we talked about the one power. We talked about using that one power. We talked about that one power responding to the impress of our thoughts. And we talked, if we change our thoughts, therefore we'll change our lives. So when should we start all this? Today. We can't start yesterday, and they say that tomorrow never comes. We have to start today. So where this came from, I participate in a morning mastermind group that meets 3 or 4 times a week. It changes every week. But it's run by my friend, David Hepburn Jr. Hi, David. Wave. He's over there. And we talk about things like this, about how our lives are the sum total of the thoughts we think and the actions we take today. And sometimes we talk about goals and, what we want for a year from now or 6 months from now or 3 months from now. But it always comes back to, what are you focusing on today? What are you doing today to move you towards those goals? It's like, what's your daily practice? Exactly along the lines of what Reverend Leslie is talking about when she says we all need to have a daily, substantial, spiritual practice. She's got us trained well. Yes. Oh my gosh. So this next song was inspired by those discussions in David's group. So thank you, David, for the inspiration. The song is called Today. And the words go by really fast. And I'm going to do my best to keep my heart rate down and enunciate so that you can catch them all. And I have a note here that I have to raise the stand because I have to be able to really see these words. Because there's a lot of them. Okay. This is today. I open my eyes, it's time to rise, the sun is shining, I am awake. I'm gonna take this day I find and make it mine. I choose who I will be. I'm setting the tone, I'm making it known, there's no denying I'm in control. I set the goals and I decide how high I climb. I make my destiny. To every challenge that I meet, I'm gonna bring the best of me. Today I will stretch, today I will reach. Today I'll have faith, today I will leap. Today nothing will stand in my way. Today I will work, today I will grind. Today I will leave excuses behind. Today there is no price that I won't pay. The best part of my life begins today. I will be bold, I'll break the mold. I am gonna be something more. I can't ignore the flame that wants to shine so bright for all the world to see. I hear the call, I'll give my all, never stop, and if I should fall, I'm gonna crawl my way back into the light. Success is up to me. To every challenge that I meet, I'm gonna bring the best of me. Today I will stretch, today I will reach. Today I'll have faith, today I will leap. Today nothing will stand in my way. Today I will work, today I will grind. Today I will leave excuses behind. Today there is no price that I won't pay. The best part of my life begins today. Every step I take, every move I make, sets me on the path to something great. I haven't come this far to only come this far. This is where my epic story starts. Today I will stretch, today I will reach. Today I'll have faith, today I will leap. Today nothing will stand in my way. Today I will work, today I will grind. Today I will leave excuses behind. Today there is no price that I won't pay. Today I will stretch, today I will reach. Today I'll have faith, today I will leap. Today nothing will stand in my way. Today I will work, today I will grind. Today I will leave excuses behind. Today there is no price that I won't pay. The best part of my life begins today. The best part of my life begins today. The best part of my life begins today. So again, thank you, David, for continuing to inspire me and the rest of the morning CTC gang. And speaking of songs that were inspired by my friends, this next song was inspired by my good friend and good friend of NVC, Rachel Sartori. And right now, Rachel is listening to the concert on her phone as she drives back from Tucson, where this morning she gave the talk at Centers for Spiritual Living in Tucson. Yeah, which I'm sure was amazing. And I know that it was amazing because a couple of months ago, I was there for the last talk she gave there at Centers for Spiritual Living in Tucson, and it was amazing. The Mainies were with me. It was amazing. And then, I got to watch as person after person came up to her afterwards and encouraged her to become a minister. And she's not here to stop me. So I'm calling you out, Rachel. Let's get to work on that Rev title. Yes? Yes, yes. Hopefully she's still driving straight down the road. She's in a Tesla, and it kind of drives halfway for her. Anyway, so Rachel put on a workshop back in October of last year called Flight of Your Life, Soaring into Infinite Possibilities. And it was amazing. Amazing is the word of the day. It was amazing. And this song was the theme song for and based off of that workshop. So this is I'm Gonna Soar. Looking out the window at the clear blue sky, the horizon is calling my name. I've got to leave the nest if I'm gonna fly. I'm ready to make a change from deep inside. A calling too strong to ignore. It casts aside what doesn't serve me anymore. Oh, I'm taking the flight of my life. I'm gonna soar into infinite possibilities. I'm ready for more. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Oh, I know what these wings are for. I'm gonna soar. I'm gonna soar. I'm gonna soar. I'm gonna soar. Gone are the chains that held me back. They were just a story I told. False beliefs of fear and lack I picked up long ago. But now I see the truth. There's more than enough. It sets me free to know I'm worthy of love. Oh, I'm taking the flight of my life. I'm gonna soar into infinite possibilities. I'm ready for more. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Oh, I know what these wings are for. I'm gonna soar. I'm gonna soar. I'm gonna soar. I'm gonna soar. I slow down. I breathe. I surrender to what is so. Abundantly receive what comes from just letting go. Oh, I'm taking the flight of my life. I'm gonna soar into infinite possibilities. I'm ready for more. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Oh, I know what these wings are for. I'm gonna soar. 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 Thank you. Not kidding about that Rev title, Rachel. So another song that was inspired by a friend of mine. I have a friend named Pearl. Hi, Pearl. She's here in the front row. Hi, Pearl. I met Pearl through David Hepburn's Zoom group. And one day we were talking about believing in yourself. And sometimes that's hard to do. Sometimes we don't see ourselves as being capable of doing something when the people around us are like, duh, of course you can do that. And so in those times that you're doubting yourself, sometimes you have to borrow someone else's belief. That's what my good friend Lane is always doing for me. He keeps telling me that he believes in me and that I can do great things. And he's a really good salesman. So I just keep believing him. And that's what a practitioner does when they're praying with us. They see the truth of us even when we can't. And that's what this song is about. This is I Believe in You. That dream upon your heart, that glowing ember, waiting for a spark. It's time to fan the flame. Heed that small, still voice that's calling your name. As you set out to follow your bliss, when things get hard, just remember this. I believe in you. I believe your dreams will come true. There's nothing you can't do. I believe in you. Keep your dream in sight. Don't hide it away. Bring it into the light. Reach for the stars. You owe it to the world to be just who you are. This is your moment. The time is now. Take a hold of your life and live it out loud. I believe in you. I believe your dreams will come true. There's nothing you can't do. I believe in you.
Stay the course, do the work, and believe in yourself even when things get hard. Because although you may not realize it at the time, those are the moments of your greatest growth.
In those moments that you doubt, when you're trying to figure out the next step you should take, look deep within your soul. Find the part of you that knows. You'll see the choice you need to make. I believe in you. I believe your dreams will come true. There's nothing you can't do. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe your dreams will come true. There's nothing you can't do. I believe in you. 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 Thank you, Pearl. Okay, how are we doing on time? Okay, I promised you an intermission. It'll be right after this. A few years back, just before COVID, my good friend Don Curlin and I were playing around and we wrote this song. It's called Safe in the Love. But then COVID hit and nobody could go out and play, and we didn't get a chance to record it together. But my daughter Ellie, hi Ellie, here she is in the front row. Ellie was around, so I recorded it with her. And it's kind of a meditative chant that kind of builds up as it goes. So in a moment, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and just take it in. And then we're going to have a 10-minute intermission, during which time I will be out in the lobby to take pictures and sign CDs and music books. Did you know I have a music book? Special thanks to Larry Hartstein for encouraging me to make a music book. Thank you, Larry. Okay, so for now, sit back, close your eyes, take this in, and then I will see you in the lobby for a 10-minute intermission, and then we'll be right back here. So this is Safe in the Love by Mark Arnold and Don Curlin, sung by Mark and Elizabeth Arnold. I'm safe in the love of God. 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 I'm safe in the love of God.
safe in the love. I'm safe in the love of God. I'm safe in the love. I'm safe in the love of God. 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 I'm safe in the love of God.
Safe in the
I'm safe in
love.
the love of God.
So safe in the
I'm safe in the
love.
love of God.
Safe in the
I'm safe in the
love.
love of God.
So safe in the
I'm safe in the
love.
love of God.
Safe in the
I'm safe in the
love.
love of God.
So safe in the
I'm safe in the
love.
love of God.
Safe in the
I'm safe in the
love.
love of God.
So safe in the
I'm
love.
safe in the love of God.
Safe in the
I'm
love.
safe in the love of God.
So safe in the
I'm
love.
safe in the love of God.
Safe in the
I'm
love.
safe in the love of God.
So safe in the
I'm safe in the
love.
love of God.
Safe in the
I'm
love.
safe in the love of God.
So safe in the
I'm safe in the
love.
love of God.
Safe in the
I'm
love.
safe in the love of God.
So safe in the love.
I'm safe in the love of God.
Safe in the
I'm safe in the love of God.
So safe in the
I'm safe in the love of God.
Safe in the
I'm safe in the love of God.
So safe in the
I'm safe in the love of God. I'm safe in the love of God.
I know I had a lot of people that could only stay for the first half, so I appreciate the people that are still here for the second half, and I appreciate you at home online who are still watching. Okay, so welcome back, everybody. I want to talk about gratitude for a minute. The fastest way to get anything you want is to get a feeling of gratitude that you already have it. Because that thing that you think you want, you don't really want that. You want the feeling you think having that thing will give you. So for some people, if they say they want a certain amount of money, for example, to some people, they're going for a feeling of security. Some people are going for a feeling of freedom that they feel like having that amount of money will give them. That's why when you are seeing a practitioner and they're praying for you, they'll ask the question, what is the God quality that you're looking for? How is this thing that we're praying for, how will you feel when you have it? Because the universe doesn't respond to our words. It responds to the feeling behind our words. It's that fire in the belly that makes a prayer from one of our practitioners so powerful. And that emotion, that feeling tone, is what goes out and draws what we want towards us like a magnet. So cultivating that feeling of gratitude for what you already have and gratitude for already having the thing you want, the universe will bring that rushing towards you. You know that saying, count your blessings? That's what that's all about, is gratitude. Focusing in on all the good that you already have will bring in more. So we're going to sing about that. This is I Am Blessed. I saw a friend the other day, he asked me how I was. What's behind that smiling face? I told him, it's because I can't hide the joy I feel just to be alive. I can't keep this secret to myself. Everywhere I seek I find that prosperity is mine and more is on the way. I give thanks for all I have with every breath I take, 'cause I am blessed. I am so blessed. I am blessed. I am so blessed. Everywhere I look, I see abundance all around. So many opportunities to be grateful here and now. I have everything I need, my cup it overflows. Spirit makes a path for me and guides me as I go. The gratitude I feel for each and everything, the constant flow of all the good makes me want to sing. I am blessed. I am so blessed. I am blessed. I am so blessed. Health and wealth abound, all my family and friends, all the love I found, my good it never ends. I am blessed. I am so blessed. 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 I am blessed. Thank you. So I am blessed. And the greatest blessing in my life is my wife, Jennifer. Wave, honey. Wave. In September, we celebrated 25 years being married. It's a long time she's been putting up with me. It seems like just yesterday that I was playing piano at St. Teresa Catholic Church thinking, wow, that flute player, she's pretty. I wonder if she'll go out with me. I'm really glad she said yes. Right? Head nod to my daughter. Head nod to my son. And none of this would be possible without her love for me and her tolerance for my creative endeavors. Because when I get going on a song, I completely zone everything out. So Jennifer, thank you for being my wife. Thank you for blessing me and loving me and being my partner on this epic journey. I love you. So this next song is called It Is Mine. It was written for a talk that was just before Thanksgiving last year. Here's what happens sometimes. We count our blessings. We get into that feeling place of having what we want. It's right in front of us. And then sometimes we think, do I deserve this good? Am I asking for too much? If I receive this, does that mean somebody else won't get enough? It's along those lines of thinking that we should or shouldn't use spiritual power to get what we want. And I kind of used to think along those lines, but you would never say, I'm really healthy. Maybe I have too much health. I shouldn't have this much health. I should give up some of my health so that somebody else can be healthy. Well, that doesn't make any sense. But it's like that for everything. You can't exhaust the infinite. The universe is totally abundant. There's plenty for everybody. And there's good that is meant just for you, just for me. There's a present under the Christmas tree with your name on it. It's not for anybody but you. And if you don't claim it, it's just going to sit there and go to waste. So Emma Curtis Hopkins, she was one of Ernest Holmes' teachers. She said, there is good meant for me, and I ought to have it. That's bold. And we talked about earlier, it is the Father's great pleasure to give you the kingdom. So why do we hesitate? Why do we think the other shoe is going to fall if we get what we want? That book that you want to write, the universe wants you to write it. That song in your heart, the universe wants you to sing it. You've got to claim it. That's that third step in a treatment and an affirmative prayer. We claim that what we desire is ours here, now. And that's what Reverend Leslie was talking about in her talk just before Thanksgiving last year. A bounty has been set at the table, and it's time to feast. This is, it is mine. Grace has been given, good without bounds, overflowing abundance is here for me now. Spread across the table, a vast and glorious feast, so easy to be grateful for all the blessings laid before me. There is good meant for me, only I can receive. I see it, I claim it, it is mine. All the joy, all the health, all the love, all the wealth, I see it, I claim it, it is mine. I gather the harvest of the seeds that were sown, a garden of plenty, my cup overflows. There's no mistaking who this bounty is for. Therefore the taking, all I could want and more. There is good meant for me, only I can receive. I see it, I claim it, it is mine. All the joy, all the health, all the love, all the wealth, I see it, I claim it, it is mine. No need for hesitation. There's no other shoe gonna fall. Just unambiguous celebration. Spirit wants me to have it all. There is good meant for me. Only I can receive. I see it. I claim it. It is mine. All the joy, all the health, all the love, all the wealth. I see it, I claim it, it is mine. All the joy, all the health, all the love, all the wealth. I see it, I claim it, it is mine. Thank you. So we talked about being grateful and that there is good just for me, just for you. There's this flow. There's this law of circulation where we don't just receive, but we also give. And we just had the month of October, our stewardship drive. And this was the visual representation of all of our stewardship. My friend Ralph made that. I act as if he's my friend. Maybe he could be your friend too, but my friend Ralph made that. I'm very proud of him. So we talked about, tithing and how as we are blessed, we turn around and bless others. There are some people who are really good receivers and some people who are really good givers, but it takes both. The next song is the title track to the album, What Can I Give? Whether it be your time, your talent, or your treasure, do something for someone else. Share a smile. Be kind to a stranger. Donate to a cause, like St. Vincent de Paul. My friends from St. Vincent de Paul are here. You don't have to be Mother Teresa, but do unto others. Pay it forward. Spread some good karma. Do the dishes even though it's not your turn. If we would all ask ourselves, what can I give? The world will be a better place for it. This is What Can I Give? Some days I've much to give. I know that there's more than enough. Some days I've little to spare. It feels like times are tough. Maybe it's just a smile or a meal that I can share. Sitting with you for a while, letting you know that I care. What can I give? My time, my treasure, my gifts. What can I share? How can I show that I care? Who can I teach? Guide by the life that I live. Who can I love? How can I serve? What can I give? Abundance is all around me, as far as my eyes can see. Spirit surrounds me, giving me all that I need, as I'm mindful of my good, giving thanks for my blessings. My cup, it overflows. I pay forward what I have received. What can I give? My time, my treasure, my gifts. What can I share? How can I show that I care? Who can I teach? Guide by the life that I live. Who can I love? How can I serve? What can I give? Giving starts with me, though I am only one. As I give, so I shall receive, 'cause Spirit is never outdone. What can I give? My time, my treasure, my gifts. What can I share? How can I show that I care? Who can I teach? Guide by the life that I live. Who can I love? How can I serve? What can I give? What can I give? My time, my treasure, my gifts. What can I share? How can I show that I care? Who can I teach? Guide by the life that I live. Who can I love? How can I serve? What can I give? Who can I love? How can I serve? What can I give? Thank you. So this idea, what can I give? And being of service is really important. Because you have no idea the difference you can make in somebody's life. So think about the people who have made a difference in your life. Bring somebody to mind. Maybe it's a really obvious person, like somebody like a parent or grandparent or teacher or mentor. Those are the ones that usually come straight to mind. But did you know that you could make a difference to someone you don't even know or know well? Sometimes it's the seemingly little things that make a world of difference. I remember a girl when I was in high school, this is before Jennifer, telling me that I had pretty eyes. I don't remember what her name is. I don't remember what she looked like, but I remember that. Little things, or at least they might seem little to you at the time. I'm talking about just listening when someone is having a hard time and needs to be heard. or being a cheerleader for somebody who needs some encouragement to keep going. And I'm talking about that person who walks into your spiritual center for the first time, and you're the person who smiles and greets them and makes them feel at home, and it might have been the first time in a long time that that person felt seen or valued. This has made a difference. Sometimes we don't see the difference our lives make, how showing love to another can shape the path they take. Even the smallest seed can grow to a mighty tree. You'll never know what your love planted in me. You're the one who listened when I just needed a friend. I'm the one you encouraged to get up and try again. You called me on the phone just to tell me I wasn't alone. You took the time to make me feel at home. You may never hear thanks for all you've done, and you may never see the fruits of all your love. You may never know just how much it will grow, but you planted a seed that made a difference to me. You may not even remember the kindness you showed to me. Mine was the heart that you lifted when hope seemed out of reach. You might not recall my name, but you helped me get through the pain. Because of you, that day my whole life changed. You may never hear thanks for all you've done, and you may never see the fruits of all your love. You may never know just how much it will grow, but you planted a seed that made a difference to me. You're the one who sat with me when my loved one passed away. You're the one who held me when there were no words to say. You may never hear thanks for all you've done, and you may never see the fruits of all your love. You may never know just how much it will grow, but you planted a seed that made a difference to me. You may never know just it will grow, but you planted a seed that made a difference to me. Thank you. So this next song is called Life in a Box. And it was inspired by a blog post written by a man who used to come to those mastermind Zoom calls that I was referring to earlier. And it's about trying to break free of the box that for him that he felt like he was living in. So this song is written more from his perspective than my perspective. And I'm letting you know that because there's a line in the song that says, "I'm not a very good son. My mother thinks I'm a bum." My mother does not think I'm a bum. In fact, I'm a great son. I'm her favorite son. Right? Okay, so I'm her only son, but still. And speaking of my mom, do you know what she did? You're never going to believe this. When I was 7, she made me take piano lessons. She made me. But if she hadn't made me take piano lessons, we would not be here today having this concert. So she's watching online. Her name is Mary. On the count of 3, even online, we're all going to say, "Thanks, Mary." 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Mary. So yes, thank you, Mom, for loving me and raising me and all the thousands of things you've done for me in my life. I love you. This is Life in a Box. Can I have your attention, please? This is the story of me, a story about me figuring out who I'm trying to be. I'm not a very good son. My mother thinks I'm a bum. But can you hear my heart sing as I wander by, marching to the beat of my own drum? Standing alone in the crowd, here on my own, waiting to be found, singing a song that's not making a sound, giving all that I've got, trying to not live my life in a box. Seems like I never win. Tired of the fight to fit in. Wringing my hands, afraid to make plans. Waiting for life to begin. $1 chasing a dime. Stumbling around like I'm blind, not trusting myself asking everyone else, looking outside for a sign, standing alone in the crowd, here on my own, waiting to be found. I'm singing a song that's not making a sound, giving all that I've got, trying to not live my life in a box. Wondering what I have to give, second guessing my gifts. I can't take any more. This is no way to live. Standing alone in the crowd, here on my own, waiting to be found, singing a song that's not making a sound, giving all that I've got, trying to not live my life in a box. Standing alone in the crowd, here on my own, waiting to be found, singing a song that's not making a sound, giving all that I've got, trying to not live my life in a box. Giving all that I've got, trying to not live my life in a box. I don't want to live in a box. Thank you. Speaking of being outside the box, I usually write these songs, like the ones we've heard so far today, that are considered posy songs. Posy songs are positive and encouraging and at times spiritual without being really religious. That's what I usually write, and for the proper audience, like y'all, they work out pretty well. This next song is a little different. This one is way out of the box for me. So here's the story. Back in 2019, Bobby Olander was facilitating a karaoke night one Friday night a month here at NVC. And on one of these nights, we were all singing and laughing and carrying on and having a great time. And I don't know what exactly, I don't know where the thought came from, but I turned to Bobby and I said, wouldn't it be funny if we had a song about how some people suck at karaoke? And it wasn't directed at anybody who was there. Like, honestly, it wasn't like anybody sucked. Everybody was doing great, having a great time. But I just had this thought that a song like that would be really funny. And Bobby and I laughed about it, and then the night went on. Well, fast forward to January of 21, almost 3 years ago. I remembered that idea and thought, let me just see what I get if I sit down and start writing that. OMG. I wrote it, I recorded it, and was like, this could be so cool. But I knew that I didn't have the right voice for it. It needed somebody with a deeper voice and a country twang. So I went looking and found the perfect voice for it on Fiverr. And if you don't know what Fiverr is an online marketplace where you can have contract work done for as little as $5. They'll, do your marketing or do your webpage or sing a song for you for as little as $5. I paid a lot more than $5. But hence the name Fiverr. So I found this guy named William Ray. And I sent him a version of me singing the song and then the instrumental in a much lower key for him to sing over the top of. Now, I know I'm probably just a little bit biased, but it's brilliant. And it was even played on British radio a couple months ago. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take another quick break, and we're going to play it for you. And this is what I want you to do. Imagine this song being sung by a young aspiring country artist and becoming such a big hit that it winds up being the go-to song when people are singing karaoke. This is You Suck at Karaoke.
You suck at karaoke. You suck at karaoke. You suck at karaoke. You suck at karaoke. You're laughing right now, but I'm not joking. You suck at karaoke. Hanging at the bar on a Saturday night, looking for a honey to make me feel right. I glance around the room, and what do I see? Oh Lord, the answer to my prayer's a bachelorette party. My mind starts spinning in a fantasy as the friends are forcing shots upon the bride-to-be. Gets up from the table, we lock eyes and she smiles. I'm thinking she needs one more fling before she walks down the aisle. She heads my direction, my heart starts to race. She blows me a kiss as she walks past to the stage. The music starts to play, she grabs the mic, but then she opens up her mouth and the fantasy ends. You suck at karaoke. You suck at karaoke. You suck at karaoke. You suck at karaoke. Don't quit your day job because you're choking. You suck at karaoke. You suck. Now that might seem too harsh, and I will confess, your hair looks really great, and you're rocking that dress. You've got it going on, but girl, here's the thing. Everything was fine until you started to sing. There's no better way to turn off a room than to belt out a song when you can't hold a tune. I hope that you'll be happy, but I'm sorry for the groom, 'cause no amount of beer would make me go home with you. You suck at karaoke. You suck at karaoke. You suck at karaoke. You suck at karaoke. Looks like we're both going home lonely. You suck at karaoke. Probably best for both of us that it didn't work. Cause you're about to wed and that make me a jerk. But the night is still young, it doesn't have to end. Maybe I could hook up with one of your friends. You suck, you suck, you suck at karaoke. 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 Could have left here with you if only you didn't sound like a bullfrog croaking. Darling, have another drink.
Okie dokie.
You suck at karaoke.
Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, so here's a shameless plug. That is a bonus track on the thumb drives that are for sale that have all 6 CDs on them, along with the song And Beyond, which is our annual theme for next year, and I sang that 2 months ago, the last time before today that I was NBC's musical artist. So, You Suck at Karaoke, the song And Beyond, and the song from this morning, Song of Hope, are all bonus tracks on that thumb drive. And they'll be tracks on the new album number 7, because we just keep going. My business coach, David Hepburn, he's over there. Hi, David. He's like, why do you only do one concert a year? Why can't you do another concert? Because I had one in March. So this is number 2 for 2023. And he keeps pushing me, and I'm like, fine. No, just kidding. Like he's good for me. He helps me stay focused and like get stuff done. Yes, David. Is that right? Oh my goodness. For those at home, David said that Jennifer and David talked about having 3 concerts a year. That's a little much. Anyway, does anybody remember Choose Your Own Adventure books? Yes? Yes? Okay, you know what I'm talking about? So they were popular in the 80s when I was growing up. You'd be reading this book and it would say something like, you hear a loud crash. If you decide to turn left at the end of the hallway and go towards the loud noise, turn to page 32. If you decide to turn back away from the noise, turn to page 47. You got to decide, you got to choose how the story was going to unfold. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I see the people that are about my age, they're nodding their heads. Life is a choose-your-own adventure book. My children, Ellie, waving at Ellie, and my son Andy in LA. Hi, Andy. They're just now starting out their adult journeys, and they get to choose how their stories will unfold. And we all get to do that. And if we don't like how the story is unfolding, we get to make a new choice. Which might seem obvious, but when you're in the midst of stuff that doesn't seem to be going the way you want it to, it's hard to see that this place where you are right now in the journey, this is where the story gets interesting. This is what makes the story worth telling. This is Choose Your Own Adventure. This is where the story gets interesting. Just when you thought you'd lost everything, even right now, though you don't know how, a transformation is happening. The last chapter just set the stage. The adventure begins as you turn the page. The hero inside is drawn toward the light. Something is calling your name. Life is a choose-your-own adventure, and your story's the greatest ever. It ebbs and it flows as you fall back and grow, and you get to say how it goes. What calling are you gonna answer? The pen's in your hand, so remember, what's gonna come next hasn't been written yet. Life is a choose-your-own adventure. Oh, the places you'll go, the wonders you'll see as you head down the road. You get to decide where you go in this life. You are the star of the show. Life is a choose-your-own adventure, and your story's the greatest ever. It ebbs and it flows as you fall back and grow, and you get to say how it goes. What calling are you gonna answer? The pen's in your hand, so remember, what's gonna come next hasn't been written yet. Life is a choose-your-own adventure. Travel far to become who you are. So take a step, take a breath, and follow your heart. Life is a choose-your-own adventure, and your story's the greatest ever. It ebbs and it flows as you fall back and grow, and you get to say how it goes. What calling are you gonna answer? The pen's in your hand, so remember, what's gonna come next hasn't been written yet. Life is a choose-your-own adventure. Life is a choose-your-own adventure. Thanks. So we get to choose our own adventure. Here's the kicker. You do have to choose. It's up to you. Sometimes in life we get ready, get set, get set, get set, get set, get set. We have to go. We have to fire. We have to take the leap of faith. Leave what we know behind and just do it. We have to actually set out on the adventure. And that can be really hard. Because sometimes that means you have to let go of the job you have so you can find a new job. Sometimes that means you have to let go of the relationship you're in. You move to a new town. You start going to a new spiritual center. You go back to school and become a minister. That's actually kind of a popular one around here. I made a list. Okay. Oh, did he just do that? Oh, we'll see. But anyway, to count them off. Jill Clements, Karen Einhaus, Leslie Goodwin, Jeff Hargis, Lori Frisbee, Glenn Swain. In ministerial school are Karen Blakely and Ron Trunnell. Soon to be in ministerial school, I'm telling you, is Rachel Sartori. That's 9. That's crazy that we've had 9 ministers just in the last 11 years. I haven't got time for that. We'll see. My business coach is telling me I'm going to be a minister. I don't think so. We'll see. I gotta do this. We'll see. So there's this quote from Dr. Martin Luther King. He said, "You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the next step." This is the next steps up to me. Standing at the doorway of the great unknown, I've packed my bags and I'm leaving home. Never been one to venture on my own, but as I look around, I know I'm not alone. I'm ready to try. I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to reach up and touch the sky. I'm out on the ledge, looking over the edge, ready to take that next step. It's my time to shine. It's my turn to lead. This calling is mine to be all I can be. Spirit's given me all that I need. The next step's up to me. Where this road goes, I can hardly guess. All that I know is I'm saying yes. With each challenge that I'm gonna face, you'll find me leaning into grace. It's time to start following the call of my heart. Nothing can keep me and my dream apart. I'm out on the ledge, looking over the edge, ready to take that next step. It's my time to shine. It's my turn to lead. This calling is mine to be all I can be. Spirit's given me all that I need. The next step's up to me. I'm ready to try. I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to reach up and touch the sky. I'm out on the ledge, looking over the edge, ready to take that next step. It's my time to shine. It's my turn to lead. This calling is mine to be all I can be. Spirit's giving me all that I need. The next step's up to me. It's my time to shine. It's my turn to lead. This calling is mine to be all I can be. Spirit's giving me all that I need. The next step's up to me. Spirit's giving me all that I need. The next step's up to me. Thank you. So Spirit's given me all that I need. We're almost at the end of our journey through this concert together. We started with the idea that every path leads home. I'm going to read you what I read to you at the start. Every path leads home. But it's not really a physical place. It's home to that indwelling Spirit that was in us and with us the whole journey. We maybe just didn't realize it. There's nowhere Spirit isn't, because Spirit is everywhere, so there's no way to make a wrong turn. There's no way to get life wrong. We might go down a road that's not as much fun as we'd like it to be, but it will lead home, because every path leads home. This is the second to the last song I'm going to sing. It's called All This Time. All this time, through this whole journey that has been your life, right now in this very moment and through every choice you are going to make going forward, Spirit was, is, and will be right here. Closer than your very breath. This is all this time. I've spent a lot of time trying to find that thing that the masters say is all-encompassing. Where would it hide? Never did I think that what I'm looking for could dwell inside of me. I'm hardly a saint. There must be some mistake. I find it hard to believe that all this time, all that I need has been closer than the very breath I breathe. All this time, that which I seek, all along it's been seeking After searching far and wide, here to my surprise, what I'd hoped to find, I found inside. The grace of God was already mine all this time. Deep within, there's a power greater than anything that I can understand. What's always been the truth of who I am is a love that I can never comprehend. Beyond what I can see, beyond my wildest dreams, the grace meant for me never ends. All this time, all that I need has been closer than the very breath I breathe. All this time, that which I seek, all along it's been seeking me. After searching far and wide, here to my surprise, what I'd hoped to find, I found inside. The grace of God was already mine all this time. Bigger than I imagined, more than I can fathom. The grace meant for me never ends. All this time, all that I need has been closer than the very breath I breathe. All this time, that which I seek, all along it's been seeking me. After searching far and wide, here to my surprise, what I'd hoped to find, I found inside. The grace of God was already mine all this time. All this time, all that I need has been closer than the very breath I breathe. All this time, that which I seek, all along it's been seeking me. After searching far and wide, here to my surprise, what I'd hoped to find, I found inside. The grace of God was already mine all this time. What I'd hoped to find, I found inside. The grace of God was already mine all this time. Thank you. I would be remiss if I didn't offer a few thank yous to all the people that made this possible. So special thanks to Grace and Rosemary for organizing lunch at Munch and Mingle before the concert. Yes. Thanks to Pam Wake and Sandra Simmons for running the ticket sales. Thank you so much. To the stream team, Linda Jo on the camera, Diane for managing. She helped out with the merch sales, and she's directing the show. Rhonda Kersey, who wasn't feeling well, but she was helping out behind the scenes. And a great big thanks to Mr. Smith for running the sound. Thank you. And thanks again to Jennifer for supporting me and being my partner in this epic journey. I love you. The title track to this CD and this concert is called What If? NVC made a trip to Bali this summer. It was incredible. Jolene Bainey led the charge in organizing it all, and Reverend Jeff stepped in at the last minute to lead the spiritual side of the retreat. And in one of the first workshops, Reverend Jeff led a meditation, and in it, he asked us to set a word of intention for the retreat. Well, I didn't get a word of intention. I didn't follow directions. I got a question. What if? But not what if the sky falls, not what if like we're worrying about things. It was, what if? What if it all works out? What if it's better than I could ever imagine? And that's where we're going to end our journey today. I want you to think about it. Think of whatever you got going on in your life. Think of the absolute best case scenario where all your dreams come true. What if it's even better than that? This is what if. What if I find a lucky penny on the street and I meet the person I was meant to meet? What if What if I make every green traffic light and I wish upon the first star of the night? What if I can have it all? What if the other shoe never falls? What if I succeed beyond my wildest dreams? What if? What if there's nothing that I'm supposed to do? The right path is whichever one I choose. What if everything I touch, it turns to gold, and each moment of my life is magical? What if need to know. What if I can let it go? What if I succeed beyond my wildest dreams? What if? What if I can be who I am meant to be, and I already have everything I need? What if, what if, what if it turns out that my life is not a race, and I'm already in my perfect place? What if, what if, what if I don't need to have a plan? What if I hold the whole world in my hand? What if I succeed beyond my wildest dreams? What if? What if? What if? What if? Thanks everybody for coming and for tuning in. I love you. Good night. Just the one. Just the one. One spirit. One essence. Just the one. One power. One presence. Just the one. One spirit. Just the one. One essence. Just the one. One power. Just the one. One presence. Just the one. One spirit. Just the one. One essence. Just the one. One power. Just the one. One presence, there is nothing. One spirit, just the one. One essence, just the one. One power, just the one. One presence, just the one. One spirit, just the one. One essence, just the one. One power, just the one. One presence, just the one. One spirit, just the one. One essence, just the one. One power, just the one. One presence, just the one. One spirit, just the one. One essence, just the one. One power, just the one. One presence, just the one. One spirit, just the one. One essence, just the one. One power, just the one. One presence, just the one. One spirit, just the one. One essence, just the one. One power, just the one. One presence, just the one. One spirit, just the one. One essence, just the one. One power, just the one. One presence, just the one. One spirit, just the one. One essence, just the one. One power, just the one. One presence, just the one. One spirit, just the one. One essence, just the one. One power, just the one. One presence, just the one. One spirit, just the one. One essence, just the one. One power, just the one. One presence, just the one.